Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone that rule well, and peace and salutations to the elect of Israel. To you I say Shalom. Lord willing, this lesson is edifying to the flock of Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai. Lord willing, this is going to be a quick one through the Spirit. But, in the last days, in the times that we're coming into, the Lord is raising up the elect to be proper judges, man. That's one of the main things wrong with this place, man. There's no judges in this place. There's no one that judges righteously and in order, man. All right? And part of the reason why this place isn't judged righteously is because people are respecter of persons. Right? People, they judge according to bias. Right? They don't judge according to the facts. The scripture talks about examining first. So if you don't know all the facts, all the details, you can't come to a proper judgment, right? So, but one of the things that pervert judgment are what you call gifts or bribes, or nonetheless, man. But this is going into more of like the science behind giving and receiving gifts, man. That's why the scripture tells us to be wary of them. Even though there's nothing wrong with being brotherly and giving gifts to your brothers and things of that nature. But when you give a bribe, it's a different, it's a what's that? It's a subtle thing you're trying to change in somebody's mind when you give bribes, man. That's why bribes are wicked, man. Right? If you accept a bribe, that means you're gonna judge biasly, man. And this is why you see so many Jake locked up. Because when Esau commits the same crime, the judge, the lawyers, the prosecutors, you know, the defendants, they give and receive bribes, aka gifts, that helps Esau Edom receive lenient sentences, man. Right? And that's why you see a lot of judges, a lot of lawyers be part of charities. And what they do is, man, they'll be like, all right, donate $10,000 to my charity, and they'll take that money, and that money will basically go into the salary of the board members of the charity. Some of the money may go to help certain people, but the majority of it goes into paying salaries and behind for the board members. This way, you could, if you set up a charity with the 501c3, you set up a charity with a 501c3. Somebody gives you a donation, you take that donation and you use it to pay the salaries of people in the charity, and then you don't have to pay taxes on it either, man. So this is how a loophole that Esau Edom uses, to judge unjustly, man. All right, but this is I went to Google and I typed in science behind gifts, and it says what happens to our brain when we gift others. And the answer is there is a decent amount of research showing that the act of giving actually makes us feel better. Evidence from brain imaging also suggests that both giving gifts and receiving gifts activate core areas of our brain associated with reward and pleasure. Right. So you receive a gift, or you receive a bribe, and it's like a man, letting his rod rule over him, man. When a man lets his rod rule over him, and he only thinks with his rod, man, he doesn't think clearly. And this is why it's called post night clarity. Now once he gets the pleasure, and he releases from his rod, man, he starts thinking clearly. This is why it's called post night clarity. He's like, then you like, whoa, what the fuck am I doing? Things of that nature, man. All right, it's the same thing, right? Because when you give and receive gifts, it activates and releases dopamines, man. All right, that's why the scriptures tells us to be wary of giving and receiving gifts. Now, of course, this does not. It's not talking about giving gifts to brothers, giving alms and doing charity and things of that nature. All right, because that's not. You're not doing that with the intention of trying to benefit, right? You're just showing love, man. When you give a bribe, you're trying to benefit. Oh, if I give this judge, $5,000, I could probably just get a slap on the wrist, get probation, things of that nature, man. All right, even though your ass committed the crime, man. When you commit the crime, when you break the law, speaking about Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai's laws first and foremost, right? You should be judged according to the law. Now, of course, we're under grace. I'm talking about more so, when we're back under the law, man. All right. Because even though the law is never done away with, we're under grace, so we're not judged by the law. It doesn't mean that we make the law without effect, man. So when you do things when you do things that's not according to the law, the Lord still judges you, man. All right, that doesn't mean we could go out there and commit adultery. That doesn't mean we could go out there and defile our temples, man. All right, that's what it means when you tell people, when Christians tell people, "Oh, the law is done away with." That means you're giving people the green light to be wicked, man. There is no law. You can do whatever you want, man. And this is what you see in America today. This is what you see across the four corners of the world today, man. Lawlessness, man. Because they took that, and that's another gift too. Oh, don't worry about the law. Do what you want. You know, that's a so-called gift, man. All right, you're bribing people to be wicked, man. Do whatever you want. Make the flesh feel good. Don't worry about the spirit. When the spirit is the one that's gonna live forever and be judged according to what you did in the flesh, right? So it's better to please and reward the spirit than to please and reward the flesh, because flesh is temporary, right? But when you are in the kingdom with everlasting shame and contempt, because you wanted to feed the flesh you ain't gonna be like, the flesh ain't gonna worry about it, man, because you're gonna be in the spirit then. All right, so it's better to feed the spirit now, so it'll feed you back, man. But nonetheless, this is the book of Sirach, chapter 20. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 20, and verse 29. Presents and gifts blind the eyes of the wise, and stop up his mouth that he cannot reprove. Right, and that's really the power behind bribery and gifts, man. Right, you bribe somebody, you bribe a police officer. There was one time I was in another country and I got pulled over, man. I gave the cop $20 because I didn't speak the language. I'm not going to jail, Yeah, I was wrong for speeding. I knew I was speeding. There was just so much traffic, I'm not trying to justify what I did. Those laws set and I broke the law. Even though that's not a law against Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, there's really nobody gets hurt from that. That's just a law to increase the income for the government. But nonetheless, because why would you make cars that could go 100 miles per hour if you're not allowed to drive 100 miles per hour, right? So nonetheless, I gave the cop $20 and he let me go, man. All right, that $20 I give, it stopped up his mouth that he couldn't reprove, man. He didn't tell me to stop speeding or nothing like that, man. He took that, put it in his pocket, and kept it pushing, man. All right, and this is what gifts and bribery and presents do, But of course, I'm not suggesting that you try to go out and try to bribe police officers and things of that nature, right? You got to move with wisdom, because you could bribe a police officer and he not go for that, and he lock your ass up, man. All right, so you do got to be careful with what you do. All right. So again, I'm not suggesting that you use, because again, this is wisdom. So at the end of the day, it could benefit you in the world if you use it. But if you use it for worldly reasons, it's not going to benefit you, man. All right. The book of Exodus, chapter 23 and verse 8, and thou shalt take no gift, for the gift blindeth the wise and perverteth the words of the righteous. Right. And that's the problem, man. This is why Esau Edom loves giving Jake free stuff. Anything free that Esau Edom gives you is truly for your detriment, man. Anything free Esau Edom gives you is truly for your detriment. And just look at the whole C-19 pandemic, man. Ain't nobody paid for no jabs, man. But everybody took the jump shot for free, man. And look what it's doing now, man. I had a lady that took the jab at my plantation tell me today. Through the spirit, she said this. Even though she was talking about the job and the stress. But through the spirit, she said this. She said, I'm going to die of a heart attack, man. Hey, man. Because, subconsciously she feels heart palpitations, things of that nature. Because sometimes she'll be sitting down, typing away, and, not running, not drinking coffee, not drinking alcohol. She's sitting at her desk, and her Apple Watch will alert to say heartbeat 120 beats per minute. Right? Her heart is racing, and she's just sitting there typing. Right? It's because these are the side effects of the jab. The side effects of the gift that you took, man. The gift destroyed the heart, man. Literally, man, that gift, that free C-19 jab, destroyed your heart, man. All right? And through the Spirit, she said that today, man. Oh, yeah, I'm going to die of a heart attack, man. In my head, I didn't say nothing, but in my head, I said, thou sayest, man. Ecclesiastes 7:7. Surely oppression maketh the wise man mad, and a gift destroyeth the heart, right? And during that whole C-19 pandemic, I'm using that just as one example. There's many other examples, but during that C-19 pandemic was the most obvious case of oppression, man, right? If you didn't know you were a slave, you found out quickly during the C-19 when they told you you can't operate and run your own business. You can't leave the house. Lock the doors. Don't leave anywhere. Stay 6 feet apart from everybody. Put a mask on when you go outside. Do this, do that. You know, if you were wise, if you had any wisdom, that shit would have made you mad. But you know, a lot of people, majority of people, not just a lot, the majority of people, they lack wisdom, man, and they're walking fools, man. All right, so nobody really got mad. Very few people got mad, but the reason you didn't hear them cry out like that is because anytime somebody cried out, they silenced their voices. You know, plenty of brothers had videos struck. I would damn near say every brother. This is just me speaking as a man. I'm not trying to count Israel or nothing like that or count videos. I would damn near say every brother, at least in Great Millstone, had a video struck during the pandemic talking about C-19, man. At least one video. That's just at least one video, man. All right. I would damn near say every brother. All right, because when we cried out, you know, our voices were silenced, man. But because that oppression, all oppression makes us mad, man. Anybody with wisdom understands that oppression will make you mad, and this is one of the reasons why we seek Yahweh Shem Yahushai, is to free us from this oppression, man. Free us from the oppression of the wicked, man. Because a servant is not fit to rule, man. And Esau Edom is a servant, but he's in rulership now, man. And continuing on, and a gift destroyeth the heart, right? So you took that Johnson and Johnson, you took that Pfizer, you took that Moderna, right? And what happened, man? A lot of people got that ticker blown up, man. Destroyed the heart, man. Even though that's talking about your mind and how you perceive and judge things, man. This gift that they pushed out literally destroyed people's hearts, man. And I'm not laughing, but it's funny. It's wild, man. It's how the scripture plays out. I love the Lord is a master wordsmith, man. Proverbs 17:8. A gift is as a precious stone in the eyes of him that hath it. Whatsoever it turneth, it prospereth. Right? People value gifts, man. When you give people gifts, they value it, man. When you give people gifts, man, they value it, man. They cherish it, man. And you know what? The gift could be trash. The gift could be trash. You could buy somebody a sweater. If you wrap it up and say, "Yo, I got you something," and you hand it to that person, their whole mindset, everything changes about them, man. It's crazy. And you know, this is an important tool to use in the world too, because you could have, you know, a boss at the plantation, you know, getting on your nerves and things of that nature, you know, anything, man. Even as a young child, right? I would see on TV how the teacher's pet. I never seen it in real life, but the teacher's pet would bring the teacher an apple, and that person would end up being the teacher's favorite student, man. All right. Is it just because of the apple? No, of course not just because of the apple, but other things factored into it. But the gift perverts their judgment, man. So just like in the world, you could use that to your advantage, man. You could give people in the world gifts to, you know, basically turn their heart, man. Turn their heart. There's a singer called The Dream, and this is probably damn near 2024. This song is probably at least 14 years old. But The Dream had a song with a rapper named T.I., and he said, I think it's called Makeup Bag. And in the song it goes, if you ever get your girlfriend mad, don't let your good girl go bad. Drop 5 stacks on a makeup bag. Basically saying, if your girl's mad at you, just buy her a gift to, you know, to change her mind, man. And that works. It really does work, man. Your girl's mad at you, Eve mad at you, you buy her something, Something small, something simple, and it changes everything, man. It could be something like a meal, man. It doesn't have to be 5 stacks on a makeup bag, because that's through. Buying your Eve makeup is through, man. Makeup is through, period. There was one more I wanted to get in the book of Proverbs, chapter 17. Proverbs 17 and 23. A wicked man taketh a gift out of the bosom to pervert the ways of judgment. Right? And again, that's also wickedness. Right? When you're trying to get out of trouble, right? When you're trying to, trying to escape from Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, and you're giving out gifts for that reason, that's wicked. All right? That's wicked. But if you did nothing wrong and somebody's mad at you, and you give them a gift to try to change their mind, that's different, man. Your coworker's upset. Hey, I got you a donut, bought you a bagel from the store. Changes their fucking attitude, man. I'm not, Scripture talks about helping not the wicked, but you can use these things to, like, make your life easier, too. Let me get one more and close out, Lord willing, because I don't want to make this long. Oh, I thought I clicked this again. So, like in Proverbs chapter 21, Proverbs 21 and 14, a gift in secret pacifieth anger, and a reward in the bosom strong wrath. Right. Again, when you're out giving gifts and doing charity, you should do it in secret. Don't make a big presentation, make a big show. You know, do it in secret. So the script, what did Yahweh Shai say? Don't let your right hand or let your left hand know what your right hand doeth, man. When you out here giving gifts and doing alms, doing charity, man. All right. But a gift in secret pacifieth anger, man. That means it makes people peaceable, man. Salakia. Book of the book of Matthew, chapter 6, starting at verse 1. Take heed that ye do not Salakia. Take heed, Matthew 6 and 1. Take heed that ye do not your alms before men, to be seen of them. Otherwise ye have no reward of your Father which is in heaven. Right. A lot of people, they only do alms and charity before men to be seen. Like, especially on social media, a big thing is people helping homeless people, cutting homeless people hair, giving them food, giving them money, things of that nature, but only on camera, man. Only on camera they doing that, man. Hey, that's off, man. That's wicked, right? Because you're only doing it to be seen of men, so men could praise you, man. Why not do it in secret so the Lord could praise you, man? And the Lord loves to praise people publicly, man. And on the flip side, the Lord loves to shame people publicly too, man. So you really should watch your step when it comes to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, man, and move with wisdom. Matthew 6 and 2. Therefore, when thou doest thine alms, do not sound a trumpet before thee, as the hypocrites do in the synagogues and in the streets, that they may have glory of men. Verily I say unto you, they have their reward. Right? They settled for the glory of men, man. They have their reward. They have their consolation prize, man. Take your little second place prize, man. Take your little participation trophy prize, man. The true first place winners are going to move with wisdom, man. Lord willing, we're part of that number. The elect are going to be the first place winners. And members of the elect aren't going to be acting like this, man. Doing alms on camera in front of the world to see, man. Making social media posts saying, look what I did. We're feeding the poor, things of that nature, man. Right? It's like I think a rapper named Rick Ross. He gives out turkeys around Thanksgiving, man. Why don't he do that in secret, man? Why do people have to be seen when they're helping others, man? Because if I needed help, I wouldn't want cameras in my face while people are feeding me, man. I'd feel through, man. I'd feel like a beggar, man. And the scripture says, in that one parable, I am too proud to beg, or I'm ashamed to beg, man. Matthew 6:3. But when thou doest alms, let not thy left hand know what thy right hand doeth, that thine alms may be in secret, and thy Father which seeth in secret shall reward thee openly. Right? You know, if you, when you do something in secret, pleasing to the Lord, man, He's gonna bless you openly, man. So when you do your alms and you do your charity, when you giving out gifts, man, don't set on an alarm. Oh, look what I got you. I'm not. Don't say that in front of groups of people. Don't publicize it, man. Just do it in secret. You should. It should be so secret, not literally, but it should feel like that. Let not thy left hand know what thy right hand doeth, man. You know, really, nobody should see it except for you and that person. If that person wants to celebrate and give thanks publicly, then that's on him. But if not, hey, let it be, man. The Lord's gonna reward you openly anyway, man. But nonetheless, I'm gonna wrap it up with that. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. Again, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakodash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles, the great millstone that rule well. And peace and salutations to the elect of Israel. Until next time, I want to say Shalom and Abad Bobal.